Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video wanted to talk about the Ice River KS0 Pro. I just received this from Ice River themselves. They hit me up. They're like, Red Panda, hey, we want to send you the KS0 Pro to review on the channel. And I was like, yes, of course. As most of you guys know, I was one of the first people to review the KS2 way back, I think 7 months ago. And man, since then, Kaspa Mining has obviously blew up, and obviously the Kaspa price has appreciated a lot. The community has grown a lot. I would say a lot of people, especially miners and just non-miners actually, are really into Kaspa now. And with the price appreciation, it has garnered a lot of hype regarding these types of miners, and of course the big boy ones, you know, KS3, KS3 and whatnot. Anyways, let me go through my thoughts regarding, you know, these KS0 Pros, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a temperature test here. Let's see, right now outside of it is around 54 degrees Celsius, okay, at the top here. All right, at the side, it's maybe 52, okay, 52, not too bad, but ultimately it's over 50, okay? So this thing is pretty hot, and to the touch, I can't really keep my fingers on it for more than 2 seconds. It's pretty hot. But anyways, showing you guys the web GUI here, I'm getting averaging around, I don't know, it says 208, 209 5-minute hash rate. At the pool side on 2 miners, I'm getting about 212, all right, gigahash on this guy. Okay, and it hasn't really been 24 hours yet for me, but I've earned about 37 Kaspa thus far. I am mining to its own address, okay? I'm gonna be taking note how long it will take to roughly break even on a $429, or I would say, I don't know, $550 after all the, you know, duties and taxes and shipping of a KS0 Pro. So we'll see how long it takes to garner all of that. I'm just going to do the mining and hodl method. We're going to hodl all the Kaspa and just see how many months or how many years it will take to get that money back. I'm expecting a couple months, just like my KS1, which I'll have an update video about that soon. But anyways, the temperatures, I just wanted to show you guys here. Okay, it's hovering around 61 temp 1, 49 temp 2. So I've been told with that live stream we just did, which we actually took the KS0 Pro apart, and for anyone interested, go watch that live stream, but I'll show some screenshots up here. You know, we saw that this thing had about 12 chips, okay, 12 ASIC chips, and apparently those chips are from the KS3. So that's why it is a little bit more efficient. If you look at the sheet here, in terms of efficiency against the other ASIC miners for Kaspa Mining, Ice River KS1, 2, 3M, I think the KS0 Pro is a little bit more efficient than those. But when it comes to KS3 and above, those things seem to be a lot more efficient, a little bit more than the KS0 Pro. But I think with my power consumption here, okay, I'm about 93 watts, okay, and they did provide a 120 watt power supply. And actually I have an OG KS0 here, which I'm going to be sending off to Mr. Veteran Miner, theveteranminer.com. He is going to be receiving my KS0 here, as he is going to convert the barrel plug, well actually no, still utilize the barrel plug, and then turn it into a 6-pin or an 8-pin PCIe cable on the other end of the barrel cable here, okay? So that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna ship him the power adapter and the KS0, and he's gonna try that out, and if it's successful, he's gonna sell a whole bunch, and then we can plug these into HP server PSUs and then plug the other end into the KS0s, or maybe the KS0 Pro, which these are, you know, 100 watts, you know, give or take 10, plus or minus 10% as they advertise. But just a weird thing regarding the temperature of these KS0 Pros, just judging by, they're supposed to be temp 2 or temp 1, someone said they were flipped around. So I don't know if that's the case here. It probably is, if Ice River did, you know, screw that up or not, or maybe they're going to come out with a new firmware to, you know, swap these two temperature readings over. Normally the KS0, I know the non-pro, had the higher temperature on temp 2. So on temp 1, it's lower here in this regard. Anyways, the KS0 Pro, I would say, is highly contested right now. If you go to the iceserver.io website, it just says out of stock, or if you order from their website now, you're going to get the end of December batch, which is, as of recording, like a month and a half away. So that is a really long time, in my opinion. Obviously, anything can change by then. The network hash rate can just go up to oblivion, and then profitability could tank. But at this point, I've been more often than not surprised at what Kaspa has done, just in terms of how many of these ASIC miners are on the network currently, according to the network hash rate, and of course the Kaspa price. That is the biggest variable that we have seen recently, which has price appreciated Kaspa to the moon. So these things, like the KS0 Pro, is still making about what? I think $5 a day, $5 a day plus, according to hashrate.no. All right, so with these things only, utilizing 100 watts, that's pretty low, right? The barrier to entry, essentially, for something that maybe you can compare to buying like an RTX 3090, right? RTX 3090 right now used is what, $500, $600, $700 US used, and let's say you bought this for $500 instead, and if you're mining with it right now, you'll be making $5, $6 a day with this thing, right? And if you're mining and hodling, hoping for the price appreciation to happen, then you can make even more, which again and again and again has been proven. First batch buyers, whoever got first batch Ice Rivers, have already got their money back. Greater Good Mining's a great example. He's done that. Go subscribe to him. He'll tell his story there. Then for myself, I have a second batch KS2. It's on my ASIC rack, and I bought that for $6,500, and it got its money back within 3 months, because Kaspa has price appreciated so much, and I held all the Kaspa, right? So with these guys, I'm not saying that you're gonna get your money back, but I'm doing the real test here of seeing, how long it could theoretically take to get your money back of like around 500 bucks of a KS0 Pro. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are also doing the same, because they've sold out. IceRiver.io is sold out of their KS0 Pros and all of their other miners models as well, which is utterly insane. This has been the most craziest thing that has come about in terms of ASIC mining this year in 2023. Just utterly insane. The amount of hype, the amount of people that are investing in these ASIC miners recently has gone just parabolic, I would say, because the price of a Kaspa has gone up so much, and the news of Binance and the futures trading has been opened up now, and Uphold, and a lot more, probably a lot more exchanges coming about listing Kaspa, and there's just a lot of hype right now, So just a disclaimer from me, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but for anyone that is going to be investing, in these types of miners right now, just understand, invest money that you can afford to lose. All right, so if the Kaspa died tomorrow, everything went to zero, the price kept going down, and you're not making any money anymore, just have that at the back of your mind. This is a pretty big risk. This is the biggest thing. Kaspa has really surprised us all, and really anything can happen. Cryptocurrency is very volatile. I'm not saying Kaspa is going to go down. I'm not saying Kaspa is going to go up. I'm trying to stay neutral here as the content creator. I'm just not going to sit here and tell you guys, go buy ASIC miners, go buy Kaspa ASIC miners right now. It's just gonna go up forever. I can't say that, because personally I have absolutely no idea if it's going to come to fruition or not. But anyways, guys, KS0 Pro, it's hot. I have to say it's a lot hotter than the KS0, because yeah, it is using a little bit more power, and it does have more chips versus the 4. KS0 had 4, this one has 12, but apparently they're the KS3 version chips rather than the KS1, KS2 chips of the KS0. All right, so it looks like they have improved over time here, and this KS0 Pro is more efficient than the KS0. All right, so anyways, that's it, guys. That's my little rant there. That's all I want to do in this video. I think there's a lot more I can talk about, but if you guys are interested in wanting to pre-order, okay, I say again, pre-order, because really there's none of these available right now for spot ordering. Links down below in the description if you are interested. If you're interested in purchasing from Ice River direct, use coupon code REDPM2023 for 5% off if you're interested. Link down below. All right, bros, that's it for this video. I will see you all in the next video. Veteran miner, if you're watching this, my friend, I am going to be packing this KS0 right now. I'm going to be shipping this to you so that we can figure out the barrel plug to PCIe. Yeah, HP server breakout board style. That's gonna be awesome, man. I hope that will work, and I will see you all in the next video. Let me know your thoughts of the KS0, if you guys think it's a good buy or not. Let me know your reasons. Obviously, it could change, and it has surprised us all. Ultimately, Kaspa was just going up and up and up, but it could go down and down and down from now. Who knows? Every time I feel like I invest in something or buy something or sell something, it always goes down or up, right? Vice versa. I don't know. I don't know. It always happens like that. Anyways, see you on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.